EBK BrainDruma.
What's poppin'?
EBK BrainDruma, what's good, bro?
Nah, shit. Another day, another dollar. You feel me?
Part 2, bro. I finally got you in here. You a busy man, bro.
Working all the time.
Well, hey, if y'all was able to make it through part 1 of this exclusive one-on-one interview, as y'all know, we got a real in-depth idea of what the project is. But for anybody who didn't see the last interview, just kind of brief up what is the project, when is it coming out, who on it.
The project dropped on Thanksgiving. We're dropping another one on New Year's. The project was called Who Am I? It has nobody on there. I'm really not in the space for doing features right now.
Why not?
Because I'm kind of like trying to establish myself for me.
Right.
And kind of like trying to like find my balance in this shit.
Yeah.
And I feel like features are kind of not getting in the way of that, but like it'll definitely like collaborations and shit. Yeah. Sometimes that shit just don't go how it's supposed to.
Well, what do a feature would you look like? Who's somebody that you would get on a feature?
That I would get on a feature?
Yeah.
Oh, like you mean from like the town?
I'm asking you. Sure.
Shit. If I could get anybody on the feature right now, Tony D.
Tony D? Okay. Why Tony D?
Bruh's metaphors is nice as fuck.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? He does his thing. Metaphorically and shit like that, wordplay and shit, my nigga does his thing.
Is that it?
No, I mean, I could get you my top 5 if that's what you mean. I mean, like,
I'm asking who you get on the feature, but
all right,
top
so
5 go crazy too, though.
My top 5, let's say, Tony D, K on the side, nigga.
This your top 5 or your feature list?
My feature list.
Okay.
Bash the Rapper. AR-10.
Yep, shout out AR-10.
And Hexosama.
They are all Northsiders, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. I ain't mad at you. I got a question about that though. You know, we on a local level, and in music, it's not unusual for artists to have a feature price. Being that you're a local and everybody that you named are, you know, basically locals, would you be offended if a local artist was to charge you for a feature?
Hell no. You got to be able to play business from a friendship, and I say that with this shit all the time. If you can't do that, then this business ain't for you.
Yeah. So if somebody was inspired by something that you dropped, like that the last video me and you did, and they was interested in doing a song with you, would you charge them at this level?
It depends on who it is.
Just a random person with 230 followers on Instagram.
Probably not. I don't feel like right now, okay, for with that, right now, I don't feel like I'm even in the ball game to be like hitting over the head for a feature.
Yeah.
You feel me?
So what would be in the ball game to charge for a feature?
I mean, I'm getting there. You know what I'm saying? A couple 5,000 views on TikTok, a couple 5,000 on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? Nigga getting there, but like the video on Instagram hit 12K.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like this shit is really happening.
Yeah.
But like just the ball game for doing this shit will be like on another. I'm trying to be on a whole nother standing point. You feel me? I'm trying to be sitting in the same room with the niggas that I really don't even want to be sitting in the same room with.
Yeah.
Feel me? I'm trying to be sitting across from them.
Yeah. So, what would you say your overall view of like the town sound is? Do you feel like Tulsa music is on an incline or on a decline?
It look like we on the up right now. I mean, it's a lot of people out here doing they Dougie. Too Fat, Phil Sosa, Gang Tajun, Tony D. You feel me? It's a lot of people out here You know what I'm saying? They are definitely making the wave and carrying the name and the brand of Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Yeah. And where you feel like you fit in this list of people that's kind of pioneering for
I'm from the hills, and we already got a shout out from somebody that's famous. And that was my whole point with the thing in the first
who?
place. Come on, man. I ain't gonna do that.
Jay Huncho? OTS Jay Huncho?
He was one of them.
Yeah.
But you heard how many times June said our name
Right,
in them
right.
songs.
About
He gave us a couple few shout outs at that point. This is how I look at it. It's not beef. If nobody clashing, ain't nobody died, and nobody got into no physical altercation. I don't know him. I don't know no one does from the hills. We all talk about it. We don't know him.
right.
You feel me? So it's not no, oh, catch him, gang bang, this, that, whoop de
Yeah.
whoop. It's not that. Nigga. We can keep this shit
Well,
purely music.
well, since you bring that up, bro, I think that's an interesting topic to talk about. I've made a comment about that to multiple people who've said things about the hills. And I mean, let's be honest, bro. You from Tulsa just like I'm from Tulsa. Is that not the narrative in Tulsa that the hills is like classy? I mean, regardless, is if it is or if it's not, is that not the
That
narrative?
is the narrative. It is.
And where does that come from?
Because it's two sections of the hills. One section got big ass mansions, and the other section down the hill is where the real fun happens. You feel me? Like you feel me? Like
The
oh
real,
Steve, man.
yeah,
Like on my cousin Steve grave. Like it's a lot that people be saying and shit like that.
mm-hmm.
The hills ain't on the north side, nigga. We right on fucking. So you tell me that one street of Peoria, that one crossover is now the north side, and the hills, because we right there, we that don't even make sense.
yeah.
Central on the a nigga told me Central is the north side because it's in Skyline. Central is to the right of Gilcrease Hills on my
So
mother.
so Central is the hills.
No, it's Skyline,
It's Skyline.
but the north side starts in Gilcrease Hills.
Yeah,
We're right, like on the intersection is Gilcrease Museum Road, Peoria, or
yeah.
Pine or some shit. You feel me? Like we're right. We're not that far off.
So you would say you from the hills, right? Or would you say you from the north side? Or is it no? Or should there not be a difference between the north
I
side
don't
and the
feel
hills?
like it should really be a difference between the two. But I will say I I I'm from the hills because that's where my mother lived. You feel me? That's where my people lived.
Right.
But I spent all my time on 47th Street.
47. Okay, yeah. So when you hear people say that the hills ain't the north side, how that make you feel? And where do you think that comes from? Why do you think people say that?
Why they say it?
Yeah.
Shit, nigga. Cause they was out north poor as hell. Nigga fucking had cockroaches and motherfucking mice in their school, nigga, and they felt like we had the Picasso. And we ain't had no motherfucking Picasso. We was hitting licks too.
Yeah.
We was out there kicking noses. You like,
I ain't gonna lie, I
like
grew up thinking y'all had Picassos in the hills,
nah, nigga,
bro.
we was hitting licks too. We was out there robbing niggas. We was out there doing what the fuck we had to do to keep the shit that we had that y'all felt like we had. Our parents wasn't giving, nigga, our parents was paying a lot of money to live in this secluded, gated area. It's not even fucking gated. There's no fucking gate for the hills.
Yeah,
Nigga, we wide open.
that's
But
true. It ain't no gate.
nigga, gated area, you feel me? Our parents was paying the hundreds of thousands of dollars just to be in this place because it's Gilcrease Hills. It's nice. Motherfuckers think this is Beverly Hills or something. Nah, nigga. Nah, it's really not. Mom's struggling like a motherfucker. Water off a month and a half.
Yeah,
Water get cut on, lights off 2 months.
yeah,
Stop playing. Like niggas went through shit. You feel me? No food in that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Had to go to the next door neighbor house to fill up a bucket to get some water. Like niggas went through shit. Like niggas wasn't in the hills just motherfucking. Yeah, I'm gonna go buy a new motherfucking Jag today because I want to. Like, no, nigga. Fuck, like, it
No, that
wasn't that
makes
type
sense
of
though,
party.
bro.
It wasn't that type of party.
I think it's important that we give you specifically a person from the hills that can vouch for what's going on over there. An opportunity to speak on that because I can't lie, bro. I grew up on the east side. I mean, although I lived out north too
Yeah.
when I went to Central, but I grew up predominantly on the east side, and that was the narrative that Gilcrease Hills is where the money is at.
Don't get me wrong. The money was there.
Yeah,
It was there. But you got to think about it. All right, it's like this. Every generation get worse.
yeah.
You feel me? Our parents was one way. They had us. They moved us into our. These is our grandparents' house. Our parents ain't motherfucking really like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of them got that shit from their mama and daddy.
Mm-hmm.
And they just kept paying for it after they passed on or
Right.
whatever the fuck. So, nigga, how hard you think it is your kids finally come of age and they out here hitting licks. They out here kicking people doors in and doing dumb shit just around the neighborhood. And you know it's your kids because people coming to your door like, hey, your son got my PlayStation in there. And I know he got it.
Yeah.
I ain't even gonna tell the story on what happened with that, but brother know what he did. It was some crazy shit. Came down with it in his hand. Boom.
Yeah.
Bust. Like, you know what I'm saying? This shit really fucking happened. Like,
Yeah. And before we wrap up the Hills conversation, just kind of explain to somebody who not from Tulsa, who don't have a clue what we talking about, explain what Gilcrease Hills is and what it represents to Tulsa.
Gilcrease Hills is Gilcrease Hills is where the fuck, what's it called? The 1921 race riot started. It's where it started at. They burnt down houses, churches, all types of stuff. That the Gilcrease Museum, that big church right there, I can't even think of the name of it, but that big church right there, they burnt that down to the ground. They had to rebuild it. It was a whole bunch of black businesses over there. Whole bunch of black businesses over there. They burnt that to the ground. And then they gave us that one road that we got now for Black Wall Street or whatever.
Yeah.
But Gilcrease Hills was Black Wall Street
Yeah.
originally.
And just to polish up what you're saying, Gilcrease Hills is just like an area on the north side of Tulsa. It's a neighborhood technically, right?
Yeah.
On the north side of Tulsa.
It's one strip.
Yeah, that a lot of the better looking homes are in that area, and I really can't even say the best looking homes.
It's not the
mean,
best looking
you've
home.
seen some that are
Yes.
bigger and nicer than the average home, but
Yeah.
I mean, I can't even really just say that Gilcrease Hills is just like
The
the
best.
best
Nah.
looking homes,
It's not.
but it is an area where more valuable homes are for anybody who don't know. All right, so let's jump into some more current events that's going on right now. Obviously, everybody in hip hop culture probably know this, but Lil Durk got hit with the RICO, and wait, he got arrested, and they trying to put a RICO.
Yeah. They said that he murdered for hire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
is it a RICO already, or are they trying to escalate it?
They trying to escalate it. No, they got hit with the RICO already.
Yeah.
They already hit. All their people was hit, and one of his people told on them. He wore a wire and gave them all the information that they needed after he paid all that money for him to live his best life after he got out of prison. Shit sad.
What did you think when you found this out?
They need to free Pee Wee Longway.
Pee Wee is he on the RICO too?
Man, I don't care about.
I saw his
and I don't mean to say I don't care about Lil Durk, because let's start there. You heard let's start there. You feel me? I don't want to go there, but like, if we gonna go there, Neighborhood crip, nigga. I need some free Pee Wee, nigga. What the fuck? I can't even, I can't even do that. Like, they need to. Pee Wee allegedly did that shit. My nigga's innocent. He was not out there selling nothing to nobody.
I'm
My
sure
boy, he wasn't
having
doing that
people
shit.
calling his phone saying pull up to the track, but you
He
don't
wasn't
think
doing that shit.
you don't think that.
Nah, he wasn't doing that shit. Pee Wee innocent.
Yeah.
They need to go. They let Thug come home.
I mean, why you think Thug came home? Because he was innocent?
Hit. Nigga, that nigga came home because his co-defendant was a mastermind. I need a Woody. Nigga, I need a Woody homie in my life. Nigga, that nigga was cold on that stand, boy. God
You was
damn.
watching the
Hell
case?
yeah. I only watch Woody's. Cause
Yeah.
he funny as hell. Like y'all did not let that man get up on that stand and do all that
Yeah.
in that courtroom.
But no, bro. Back to Dirk. I mean, what did you think when you found that out? Free long way, but what else?
I felt
He going down. What you think?
I definitely feel like it's a wrap. It's
You
a wrap.
do.
Yeah, it's a wrap.
I mean, did you feel like it was a rap for Thug?
No.
Oh, you knew Thug was coming
I knew
home.
Thug was coming.
Even
As soon as Lil Woody started his shit,
yeah.
they had. It's hard to get a concrete like proof and evidence and shit like that when your main witness is
But
like that.
but Thug was in there for the same thing, right? Murder for hire and stuff like that, or was
He was in there for like gang racketeering and shit like that
yeah,
more than murder for hire.
yeah.
I think it was like a body that he got in trouble for, but it was that shit got threw out or some
Yeah.
shit like that. But
Dirk, murder for hire, they just kind of sound like unbounced back.
yeah, that's a fucked up situation.
Yeah.
Yo, and then one of your top shooters wore wire on you. It would be different if one of the little homies did it that really don't know shit about shit.
Yeah.
You can probably wipe that under the rug with a lawyer.
Yeah.
No, I don't see this being wiped under the rug with a lawyer.
So what does this say for hip hop culture? Is this a sign? What do you think this means?
Nigga, you don't see how they wiping niggas out? They wiping niggas.
They been watching.
Nah, but they ain't been wiping niggas like this. Like, P. Diddy was out here for a long ass time doing what he did. Long ass time. Before they touched.
Do you feel like P. Diddy is guilty?
Hell yeah. Dancing all in the videos and shit. Fuck you talking about? Oh, Steve, man. Slugger Grave. Man, nigga, like, what the fuck? Yeah, that nigga did that shit.
So it ain't. I mean, similar to R. Kelly, like.
Nah, but see, and this is where I get real touchy. See, because R. Kelly is different. See what I'm saying? And the difference is, I'll give a difference for R. Kelly, and the difference is having a daughter. You would never let your child go see a R. Kelly concert. You feel me? Hell no, you can't go. But me being a grown ass man, I definitely want to go see a fucking R. Kelly concert. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna sit here and stunt like I don't never want to. Nigga, yeah, I'm trying to be out.
Lit, right?
You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be out there dancing and shit too.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I feel
Like it's really one of those things that cause then they leave us with motherfucking Usher, Chris Brown. You know what I'm saying? Which these people are cool too. They do good music or whatever. But I can't listen to a full fucking Usher, Chris Brown record.
R. Kelly is a part of black culture.
Definitely. And he wrote a lot of great music for a lot of great people. I say
Charlie
this all the
Wilson,
time.
Oklahoma legend.
Charlie Wilson, Oklahoma
wrote for
legend.
him.
Yep. Ryan Isley and the Isley brothers.
Yeah.
Like he did a lot of great shit that I don't feel like it's right to tarnish what he's done with music with his criminal
I don't know, bro.
allegations.
I don't know about that. If he's guilty, and
I mean, yeah, but I'm
I'll
saying,
leave it to God to judge.
yeah, because I'm like, exactly now, if he's guilty or not, that's That's not on me.
Yeah.
That's something that he got to deal with later. But I'm saying musically wise, I don't feel like it's right to like tarnish someone's music career behind something that I'm pretty sure everybody got a fucked up skeleton in their closet or six.
Yeah. But I don't know if everybody's skeletons the
No,
same.
no, they not that fucked up. They definitely not that fucked up. I hope not.
Yeah.
It's a lot of weird ass niggas out here though. You hear me? I mean, you be
Yeah.
seeing what we live in Tulsa. You see what's going on. Bitches is exposing they niggas for sucking dick now. So yeah, yeah, you niggas be out there sucking dick. Yeah, that's what y'all be out there doing. Stop playing on Steve, nigga. You niggas be out there glizzy gobbling. The fuck. So you know what I'm saying? Like
Hey, you a fool, bro.
I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying.
All right, so in recent news, we found out that Jay-Z was
Yep.
accused in a civil suit for raping a 13-year-old girl back in 2000
You ain't see
with
P
Sean
Diddy.
Diddy Combs.
You ain't see P Diddy went to jail because he mentioned that was the first name he mentioned.
Jay-Z,
That was the first name.
before he went
He's
to jail,
before he went to jail.
what'd he say?
He said he got videotapes of a lot of important and powerful people. First name he mentioned in the list was Jay Z. That man went right to jail.
For real. So what
And
you
it's a
think
lot
about
of
that? You
people.
think Jay-Z guilty?
Jay Z used to sponsor the parties.
That mean he guilty?
Hell yeah. You
If
know
I
what
asked you
the
to sponsor a party for me, would you do it?
Yeah, but I know that you're not gonna have motherfucking pink cocaine and water bottles and baby oil on the floor, my nigga. Like, fuck, you need pink cocaine and 100,000 bottles of baby oil for.
Yeah, that is
What
funny.
type of freaky ass shit was y'all on in there, bro? 100,000 bottles of Johnson and that's how fucking Johnson been staying in fucking yeah. That's how they been staying good. That's why they still here. That nigga been buying it all up. I swear to God on stick. Like, come on, man. Like, nigga, what?
But no, so do you think Jay-Z gonna go down for this, or you think he can whip it?
Probably not.
He probably not gonna go
Probably
down.
not. Did he go down for shit? Never mind.
Ooh, ooh, what was that?
Oh yeah, that's actually public news. He had made that song about shooting his brother or whatever when he was back in the drug game.
No, I didn't know about that.
Yeah, it's some one of his songs. I can't remember what song, but he probably not gonna go down for nothing.
But nah, bro, let's jump back into your music, right? Your last project was called
Who am I?
Who Am I?
Hmm. And the
Um,
one right before that was Awaken.
Awaken. What genre of music would you put yourself in?
That's hard, cause I kind of like dibble and dabble with singing, but I like rap too, so kind of like a R&B hip hop type genre.
Yeah. If I'm listening to Spotify, what artist music is your music probably gonna pop up in?
Oh, actually, I've done this a couple times. They be playing Drake. I hate
Drizzy.
that shit. Big X the Plug played. I was happy as hell with that one.
Mm-hmm.
Um, EBK J-Bo. Uh, it be like people like that.
Yeah.
Like just like, you know what I'm saying?
Do you feel like there's a lot of people in Tulsa that kind of make music that's in your lane?
What you mean?
Like you describe yourself as like you sing but you be rapping. Every artist can't say that, but there are a few, like a June. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Do you feel like right now there are a lot of artists that
No,
compare
me,
to you?
me, me and June kind of leading the way on that.
Yeah.
That's kind of a lane that, I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Right, right, right.
It can only be, it could technically only be one, but it can only be two. You feel me? On that type of lane. Now, for like a pure R&B lane, Highland Star, always. You gotta give it to him. That man did some unbelievable shit
Yeah.
at a young age. He
Mm-hmm.
did it
I agree.
when all of us was still high school.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? We wasn't thinking about getting the fuck out of here. That nigga, we woke up one day, that nigga gone. Like,
Mm-hmm.
okay.
Yeah. Lil baby and everything.
Exactly. You feel me? You gotta be happy for him.
Yeah. Facts.
Same thing I said when what's the name posted that he was dropping the album. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can't be a hater. You know what I'm saying? Definitely gotta be happy.
What song by you? What's one song by you that you feel like people that never heard your music should go listen to?
I would say just friends. But off the new album, Living Legend Magic Johnson.
Why that song?
Cause that shit go hard.
Yeah.
Like that shit go hard.
What's the hook on that joint like?
I don't even think there is a hook on that
It's just one of those
motherfucker.
where you going.
Yes, it's one of those where I jump right the fuck in.
Yeah.
Like right the fuck in.
So how long have you been in? How long have you been making music?
Mm, 2000, 2000, like 2011, I was debuted on my first song.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't my CD though, but it was the homie Jayon Bobby. May he rest in peace. Uh, yeah, he put me on my first song. It was called The Rough Draft.
Yeah.
So I was probably like, I want to say I was like 14-ish, 14, 15.
So you got a good 13 years of just kind of dabbling with.
No, see, my problem back then was uh was the drive, like the work drive to like do that shit. Like
Mm-hmm.
I knew I had it, but if you asked me back then what I wanted to be, I was gonna tell you I wanted to be a gang member.
Yeah.
Like it was something about being on the north side and being in the streets and politicking and shit that I just really enjoyed. Like
Yeah.
it was fun to me growing up. I was different from the rest of the kids. Everybody else wanted to play basketball and football. Nigga, I was trying to be on the block
Yeah.
with phone now.
Yeah.
So I
Right.
don't know, but I'll say the year that I started really taking it serious, I 2000, 2015.
15. Okay. Okay. So you got a little bit of experience with just what's going on, probably with producers, videographers,
Mm,
studios, beat
mm.
makers, engineers in the town. What would be your comment about that? Like, do you got any input you can give to just how things are moving on the production side of Tulsa music?
Shit, hell no. Niggas is out here doing their thing. My nigga soul is open damn near 24 hours. Boy, I don't even feel like that man sleep.
Is that where you work at?
Hmm.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So all right.
Every
Yeah.
time.
Anybody else?
I really want to work with Two Piece, but I haven't worked with him yet. But I do plan on it. And Divine Suave,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Swab.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
my
Um,
boy, he a hillside native.
would you say you slept on in the town, or you get the recognition you deserve?
I'm definitely starting to get the recognition I deserve. It's crazy too. Like it's crazy.
What
It's
changed?
it's definitely different. Uh, like I said, the drive and shit.
Mm-hmm.
People actually seeing that. You know what I'm saying? Oh shit, he said he gonna drop an album. He actually dropped that motherfucker. Not
Yeah,
he said he gonna drop an album 2 months ago and he dropped a single and now he ducked off somewhere again.
yeah,
So,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
cause that was my problem back then. Like when I first started, that was my problem. Like I'll drop a single and be like, shit, I'm I'm cool with that, and won't even drop it right. Won't drop it in the right spot or nothing. I'll drop it on SoundCloud or something and be like, shit, I'm done. I
yeah.
dropped the song and I'm back to the block doing what I'm doing or whatever.
So whether you doing it on the highest level ever or on the lowest level ever, the point is you're doing it.
Yep.
Is there any advice you could give to somebody who kind of acting like they want to dive in but ain't actually dove in yet?
Do it. You gonna have to put that money behind yourself. That's the number one thing that I had to learn. Nigga, shit. It'd be a lot of shit that I want to go do. I want to buy weed. I want to do this. I want to, you know what I'm saying? I want to see the motherfucking world. But at the end of the day, this shit is, you supposed to treat this shit like you wanna make it. Like you trying to see that end goal and you trying to see your way in to the motherfucking spotlight. And if you don't treat it like that, then shit, you just gonna be making little mixtapes here and there forever.
Yeah.
Shit ain't never gonna make a difference because everybody gonna be like, this nigga got the talent, but he ain't taking it serious. And then eventually people just quit giving a fuck.
That's right. And again, let us know what you got coming up, bro.
I am working on a new album. It don't have a name yet, but it will be dropping on New Year's. I've been working on it and shit. I had got sick though. That's what took me so long to even come back and do this. Merry Christmas, by the way. Happy New Year.
Yeah.
You feel me? Last time we was in this motherfucker, we was talking about Happy Halloween. Now it's Merry Christmas. Crazy.
Yeah. You you was telling me what's the next projects you got coming?
Shit, I got one coming in on New Year's. It technically don't have a name yet, and I fuck around name that motherfucking no name or some shit, some weird ass classic Candace shit. But uh, right now that motherfucker ain't got no name. I do know that it will be dropping on New Year's though because I've been like working on it here and there. But like I said, while I was working on it and supposed to be doing this, a nigga got sick.
Mm-hmm.
Nigga took a couple days off work and shit.
Yeah.
It was all bad.
Well, yeah, bro. You got any shout outs you want to make before we wrap this up?
Shit. Shout out to the gang, man. Shout out to the 4-7 niggas. Shout out to my nigga, RP my cousin Steve, RP Derek, Darius, Slugger. You feel me? My cousin Fociano.
One of the first people who had me in the hills right there.
On my mother. On my mother.
Peace,
He definitely got the he definitely had the golden pass in that bitch. On God. Shit, shout out my brother Tony Fats. My nigga shit. My nigga Kev, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of niggas I want to shout out, but I can't even think of everybody's name. You feel me? It's a lot of niggas.
Yeah.
Shout out my baby. You feel me? My little boo. You feel me?
That's right.
Type shit. You feel me?
There you go, bro. Well, shoot, that's it. That's all we got. That's it. That's all. EBK BrainDruma in this thing, live and direct. Part 2. Y'all make sure y'all go watch that part 1 and follow them everywhere on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. All the links are in the bio, but go ahead and plug them anyways.
EBK BrainDruma.
That's right. Hey, we out.
Peace.